Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's me, your boy, Jeremy Alexander Newsom with Real Life Trading DH Hope everyone's doing simply sensational. We got the SPY here on the board. Notice this lower wick is not entirely accurate. There's a little bit of trading view data. I would actually prefer this candle, but it's not quite as bad. The low is it's a little bit not as long. But what I do like is I do like the gap and go. I do like the pennants, pattern breakout. I think that the SPY will continue higher. There's obviously a really good resistance here at about, really right about here. I mean, just right there from this gap that occurred back in March. Nice little resistance there. So it will be a matter of time before this one really just rocks out of here and moves forward. But at this present moment in time, it looks pretty good. Here's the weekly chart, and the weekly chart also looks nice. So expecting some of this market and trend to just slowly grind higher overall. I did have a few requests for today, so let me go ahead and get those knocked out. Here is RHT and RHT Red Hat Incorporated. This is the daily chart, and again, you can see a really nice trend. Here's the weekly time frame, and weekly time frame, what we had was just this glorious distribution phase that lasted for a while. And what's ironic about that is you actually had two distribution phases back to back. So you had nice trend, distribution phase for 2 or 3 years, breakout, new distribution phase for 2 years, and then just a rock solid trend. So be careful buying Red Hat where it is at this exact moment. It's just a little bit on the high side. So, you know, buying at the 50 would make a little bit more sense. Obviously, if you're doing a very short-term trade, I mean, you can trade just about anything on the hourly. So here's the hourly time frame, a little bit of a support resistance there. Trade it down, and I would look for that to double bottom and kind of break above that 50 EMA on Red Hat. But at this particular point, trend looks nice. If I was personally buying it, I would look to buy it off the 50 as a bounce off there 2 or 3 times in the past. Here's MTCH, which I think is matched at CAM. And the daily chart on Match Group had a beautiful pullback recently, and this stock also needed it. Here's the weekly time frame, and again, a dating website. It hasn't really been around that long. Had a fantastic breakout back here in August 2017, and it's just been on an absolute, just solid trend. So again, a little bit of a double top on a weekly, so to speak. So you got some double top in here, broke through, kind of retesting that level as we speak. What's interesting about that is this is a really fun spot for Match to be at, in my particular opinion. You can see pressing against the 50, a little bit of a doji today. You got some resistance right about here, some shorter term higher lows. What a gorgeous hammer-ish candle that you got right there off of the, I was hoping it was gonna be the 200, very close to the 200, almost bouncing off of that. But anyway, breaking above the 100, holding it pretty well. If it breaks higher, makes some higher moves, I mean, the trend is bullish. So my overall thought, I would have loved to have gotten in on this retest right here. But yeah, if Match breaks higher and starts really breaking above 41.55, I would let that trend continue. Ford, about as boring as of a chart as you really get. Long term, I mean, yeah, it pays dividends. Here's the weekly time frame. Most traders who play Ford just buy as low as they can, sell cover calls, hang on forever, and come back 2 or 3 months later and do the same thing again. Here's the monthly chart. I mean, you can just really see the epitome of sideways. I mean, we were at this exact price back in 1993 on the stock, post-split, of course. But anyway, just really trading sideways, not that much on Ford. You're battling the 200 on the monthly. You're about to battle the 100 on a weekly, and you're right in between the 100 and 200 on the daily. So Ford Motor Company, the interesting thing, I guess if you call it interesting, higher lows, relative highs. So eventually it could break out, fill this gap, and probably trade up to 13, but that's probably best case scenario on Ford for the next few months. Certainly possible, and that would be a decent little move for sure. It just all comes down to your time frame and sometimes excitement level to figure out how you would play something like ticker symbol F. But that is just my thoughts at the present moment in time. Here's ticker symbol SO, Southern Company. Woo-wee! Hey, get down here, got a biscuit for you, man. All you can eat buffet, you got fried chicken, fried Oreos, got fried pancakes. Ticker symbol SO on the weekly chart is trading to a pretty good support. What's interesting about Southern Company is you had a really nice, I should say really nice, decent bullish trend, 2009 up to about 2012, and really from there we began distributing, trading pretty sideways. So again, longer term picture, here's your monthly chart, and we're trading down to some long-term moving averages on a monthly. This is the area where whoever bought here once is going to try to replicate that again twice. So buy low, sell high. If we come back to the daily, I do like today's gap a lot, and it did occur out of support, right? Previous support level, as I was mentioning. So whoever bought down here once before made some money, they're going to try it again. I like this gap a lot. Southern Company is on our afternoon swing trading room list for this upcoming Energy Wednesday. Today is a new white soldier candle, right? Which means it's a white candle that opened and closed above previous day's black candle close. So if you're watching that and keeping an eye on that, sweet. Looks pretty good. And you know, if it makes a higher high and a higher low, I'd be more bullish than bearish. Cool. What do we got next? AC. What is AC? AC, Air Canada. That's right. Air Canada on the TSX. Here is the weekly time frame. In the weekly time frame, I have a few real life traders up there in the Air Canada area that fly for Air Canada. In fact, that's how I got from Fort Lauderdale to Montreal as I flew Air Canada. Nice old resistance, new support here at about 2105. It is in a little bit of a distribution phase. Had a gorgeous, gorgeous move from 2016 to 2017. And since then has just been in a distribution level, right? A little bit of a resistance, a little bit of a support. So this is one of those that since it had a very nice move already, you're really going to want to buy as low as it can or as low as you can get it. Here's the daily time frame. And it really did have a good buying spot. Nice little hammer-ish candle back here on the 10th of May. That was probably a time frame to snag at least a little bit. So, you know, nice shooting star candle at the 100-200. So if she does roll back over, which is certainly possible, you can look at picking up a share or two around the $22.50 area on ticker symbol AC. Last but not least, here is ticker symbol American Express. Ticker symbol AXP. And I don't know if Brian Shepard is still in this trade or not, but back in January, snagged some 2020 105 calls at $10 a contract for American Express. And so at this point, American Express trading sideways, nice little bounce off the 200 simple moving average here. This is the weekly chart. And again, the weekly chart, you can see some beautiful trends out of here on American Express. So in this particular instance, you got a nice resistance at this price, and it's at an all-time high is the challenge on American Express. So a little bit of a double bottom. It did close above there. We did kind of retest that a little bit. So I wouldn't be bearish personally on American Express, but I would really much rather buy a retest or a pullback, something like we got right here with this gap action. It was a retest gap. Right, so white candle gapping up, trade to an obvious resistance, rotated back down to the 100, got a glorious bullish candle here in the third, entry should have been there, stop should have been down here somewhere, and as it traded back up to that resistance, you're peeling off a little bit of profit. So I guess bottom line on American Express, if you're in this one long term, she still looks good. If it breaks out and then retests, that's probably how I would look to play American Express bullish. Just buy the dip, the trend looks good, I just would be semi-cautious buying at the all-time high on American Express. Well, my friends, those are the only stocks that I had requested for today's Monday real-life stock view. The only two day trades that I placed today, one loss, one winner, was on the SPY. So this was a really good gap, as you can see. Black candle, nice little gap up. Here's the 5-minute chart, and pretty easy play. So it was a good gap, pretty much opened right out the gate. So on the 1-minute chart, this thing opened and just started running. So I didn't play it, you know, with no indecision candles or anything, just ripping face, and then kind of retest it. Here's the pre-market. If I turn on the 5-minute chart on SPY, give me a few seconds to let that load. Here we go. So here's the pre-market. You'll notice a little bit of resistance. So once it broke above that pre-market resistance and had a really good gap, I felt pretty safe about buying the dip. So here's the S-curve. Boom, boom, boom. That was it. That was the S-curve. So when it came back down to the 10 EMA on the 5-minute, and if you turn off the extended hours, it's almost hitting the 10 on the 5. Entry right above that hammer candle. Stop right below the low of this ginormous bullish candle. 1 hour of profit right about there. He got real lucky. Almost called the exact top. Nice sell-off and then end up slowly bouncing and just chopping around the rest of the day. That's bullish trades though. They usually, very rarely, just run for the hills. It was a pretty decent trade on the SPY, but the loser was US Steel, ticker symbol X. So a very small loss on this one. Entry was here. So right here had a stop limit. So this was the stop, and the limit sell was 34.68 on a retest. So it got filled on the retest and exited right here on US Steel for 0.4R loss. So 0.6R gain on the day. Small win, but hey, I'll take it. A consistent small wins every single day, Monday through Friday, can really do wonders for your account. Just simply lose less than you win. And remember, every single day is another trading opportunity. Plenty of opportunities and trades to go around. We do have a few good amount of swing trades out there open, a few irons in the fire. Here's that list right there. EXAS, AACD, AAY, Philip Morris, BMY, VRX are probably going to be canceling soon. I just don't think it's just going to pull back. But yeah, stuff is happening. Things are moving. Excited to see how May is going to end. It's going to be a battle for sure. I will be headed to Houston this next week and be meeting with some traders in Houston next Wednesday. So if you're in the Houston area, feel free to hit me up. All right, folks, you're amazing. I will see you later. And until next time, remember, live life, and trade it. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, traders from around the world. What's going on? It's me, Jeremy Alexander Newsome. Thank you so much for watching your Monday real life stock review. It means a lot to me. And thank you so much for sending in your request. So today we got 105 burpees. I did my 100 burpees yesterday on Sunday and 95 early Saturday morning when I was at Brad's house. So I'm at my house right now in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm in like the spare room, bonus room that we have. And it just has a couch right here for Highland. That's his sleepy couch. That's the couch that he can sleep on, you know, in between the first floor and the second floor. Sorry, the first floor and the third floor if he doesn't want to walk all the way up the stairs. So let's do it. 105 burpees. 10 sets of 10, and then I'm gonna have 5 burnout burpees. That's how I'm thinking about it in my brain. I'm just gonna have 5 where it's just absolutely miserable at the very, very end, and I'm gonna do something special, all right? So, let's get started. Got some water over there. We're gonna stretch as normal today. Here's a ceiling fan. I don't think it's in frame, but there's a ceiling fan there, so I won't be doing anything too crazy. But yeah, here we go. All right, there's the 10. So, quick shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Jesse James Levan, who mentioned that he's doing the burpee challenge. And also, he lost 20 pounds since doing the ketogenic diet that Dr. Dean Chance talked about not too long ago. So Jesse, awesome stuff. Well done. Other shout outs, just those are people who are doing this challenge. Keep it up. Really proud of you. You're doing amazing. And this has been a really fun, really hard challenge for me. It's really not the burpees that are hard. It's still the talking while working out, getting used to that, figuring out, you know, cardiovascularly how to do it. It makes things a lot more difficult. And then also just making time to record the videos, upload the videos, edit them to the stock review, link them together, upload it. Adds about additional 40-50 minutes, especially that they're longer and longer now. So anyway, I love it. You guys are pushing me beyond my comfort zone, and that's where we grow, right? Right past the edge of our comfort zone is growth. All right, 9 sets left. Pull the pants. Make sure there's no weird wardrobe malfunction. And here we go. right, 20 burpees. Done. So we have 80 more plus 5. 8 more sets. Gonna snag some water. It's over here out of the camera. All right. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Hope everyone had a really good weekend. May has been a fun challenge for trading. I did make an R on SPY today, and I talked about that in the review. But yeah, guys, this is a great challenge. June, we have another one coming your way. Another challenge for Conservation Month. So the month of June is Conservation Month. I dedicated that for my girlfriend Ashley, who is an absolutely inspiring environmentalist. She loves the environment, she loves animals, she loves taking care of this beautiful planet that we call home. So June's gonna have a really fun challenge for you. It probably won't be as physically demanding, but of course, if you want to continue on with your burpees that you're doing like this, I highly encourage it. Also, sorry about the random, the light. It seems much brighter on camera than it actually is in here right now. But instead of doing it outside, this is probably the best spot that I could do it. So anyway, we have 20 burpees done so far, 80 more to go. I'm being a blabbermouth. Here we go. Let's knock out another 10, and that'll get us to 30. Done, 75 left. I'm always thinking of, when I'm doing these burpees, the progress that we've made, thinking about the future. Folks, all of this is so similar to trading. If you look back, I mean, 50 burpees, if you put your brain back to where we were only a few weeks ago, how hard it was to do 50. And now here are you, a lot of you here at 100 and more. Phenomenal job. Slow, steady progress. Even if you feel like giving up, or if you feel like it's taking too long, or you're just not quite at your goal fast enough, that is 100% okay. It takes time to grow effectively, right? That's the key. Nothing happens overnight. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do 20 more, bring me to 50, our halfway mark, stretch a little bit, have some water, knock out the other half, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something called the no-touch burpee. So, you'll see more about that in a second. All right, here we go. Let's knock out 10, quick pause, another 10, get to 50, be halfway done with this thing. Quick break. Remember, breathing is so key. Proper breathing, good circulation in the body. Remember, if you're doing this challenge with me, try and go at my pace. I'm going a little bit slower than I normally would because I'm talking through it, but not that much slower. You can do this pace with me, just push yourself. Okay, here we go. 10 more, stretch water break. Whoo! All right. Oh man, there's the burn. Oh, right at the halfway mark. Really tough burn. Okay, stretch, and then some water. Really stretch those quads. I'm out of breath. This is so hard. I do not like it. But nothing that is easy is worth doing for long. If it's hard, it means you're growing. That left one really needs to be stretched out. That is tight. Get your breath, collect your breath. And remember, we only have 5 sets left. 5 sets. Take your time. Get some water. Man, I'm really breathing hard. Woo! One more small sip. One other thing to keep in mind, if you do feel like you're out of breath and your chest is about to explode, you almost feel asthmatic when doing a lot of cardio, you have to slowly build your cardiovascular bed, so to speak. So for example, if we had day 1, I just had all of you do the burpees, 100 burpees on day 1. By day 3, your legs are shot, all of your body, your lats, chest, arms, legs, everything is just ripped apart because it's not used to it. And you might pull something and really injure yourself. So doing it this way is slow, it's methodical, but you get the results done, and you should be seeing some pretty good improvement in your body at this point. If you've kept up with this, you're getting a little bit better. You're getting a little bit better in shape. Your arms are probably getting a little bit more defined. Your legs probably a little bit more defined. Nothing groundbreaking, but you should be doing and feeling pretty good. So what I was mentioning earlier about building the cardio bed. If you feel like you're out of breath, put your hands behind your head, deep breath and hold it in. It's gonna hurt more than you would think. Now, another key. When you've breathed out, try to hold it 2 to 3 seconds with no air in your body. Right, breathe everything out of your body, all that nitrogen, a little bit of oxygen, all the other chemicals. Chemicals is not the right word. All the other, what's it called? Balls of energy on the periodic table. Elements, there we go, thank you. All right, so one more breathe in, big breath out, hold it for 2 to 3 seconds. No air in your body. One more big breath in, a breath out, and we're gonna get back and we're gonna knock out the last half, okay? Here we go, arms behind the head, big breath in, put your stomach out, push your stomach, your diaphragm down here, push it out as much as you can. All right, here we go. You guys ready? If you've been watching me, been doing this the whole time with me, congrats, keep it up. If you haven't, you need more time. Rewind that tape, but that breathing exercise really got me going. It was good. Revitalized my lungs. We're gonna do 10. Same thing, we're gonna do 10, 10, 10, 5 sets of 10, and then the last 5 is gonna be the no touch burpee. For those of you who feel up to the challenge. Here we go. All right, 4 sets of So quick update, so that you all know, we're kind of been down a little bit. So that you all know, I had a chat with another trader who's just absolutely ripped. And he was also in the Navy. I was talking to him about the burpee challenge. Just a shout out, no one likes burpees. They are hard for everybody. They are difficult. It doesn't matter what kind of shape you're in. You do 20 or 30 burpees in a row, 40 burpees in a row, you are going to feel the burn. You're gonna feel an intense workout, like you accomplished a lot. So, keep it up is what I'm saying. If you feel out of shape, if you feel this is tough, it's because it is. This is hard. But with group therapy, it sounds terrible. Group therapy. I say the weirdest things when I'm working out. I've never done this before. I just talk in here. I talk and then I write it down afterwards. Anyway, if you're in a group environment, it helps. Working out alone is not easy for anyone. I really do not do well when I work out by myself. And that's why I'm doing it right now, is because I know, even though this video is not streaming right now, thousands of you will be watching it. So it gives me that motivation to push forward. So put yourself in those scenarios if you need to. Hire a training coach, video yourself and put it on YouTube. Whatever motivates you, whatever pushes you a little bit, it's gotta be uncomfortable, okay? Has to be, that's the way you grow. All of the good stuff that you want is just a little bit outside your zone of comfort, whatever that is. All right, we've done 60, we got 45 left. 4 sets of 10, that's easy. Here we go. Knock out one more set of 10. We're only gonna have 30 left. I think we can get this done in 30 minutes. Woo! Nature boy, Ric Flair. Here we go. Okay, the burn is on. Oh man, those quads are killing me. Oh, legs are burning. The good news is we only have 30 left to go. 3 more sets of that. The last one's gonna be not easy. But again, you're already here. You might as well finish it. You already have all this pain and discomfort. You might as well see some growth out of it. Okay, small sip of water. Note to self, long pants, make it hotter. Okay, that's my note to self. Getting some water over here. Small sip. Oh, I'll talk about this after I get done. 10 more. Here we go. So tough. My legs are jelly. Stretch it out. Stretch all those hamstrings. Man, this is so hard. I don't want to do it, but I gotta do it. I gotta do that breathing exercise again. Here we go. I'm definitely out of breath. Okay, it helps. I have to do one more of those. Man, oh man. 25 left, guys. 25 left. Now here's the best part. We still have 2 weeks left of this. I want to give up right now. But I will not give up. Even if it takes me an hour to get all these burpees done, then an hour it will take. I just can't seem to catch my breath. The one thing I wanted to say earlier was, for me, and just me personally, I find this much easier to work out a few hours after you've eaten, or in the early morning before you've eaten. So for me, I had breakfast around 8 Central. Right now it's about 1:30. So had a good breakfast. There's nothing really sloshing around. But right after this, my muscles are gonna be really burning, really needing nutrition. So right after this workout, I'm gonna go get some lunch, give those muscles their nutrients they need, protein, enzymes, whatever that your body needs, I don't know. The ketones, all that good energy. So we have 25 left. Here's the way I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do 10 non-stop. Second 10, I'm gonna wanna just turn off the camera and quit, but I won't. I'm gonna knock those second 10 in sets of 5 and do the last 5 as hard as I can until I throw up, pass out, or I finish it. No touch burpee. We'll talk about that in just a second. Okay, 10, water. This helps, by the way, when you're working out. Just plan a little bit ahead of time. Pull your body that way, okay? Tell your body, hey, it's just right there. You got this. I hope I'm helping someone. I'm sure some of you out there are like, dude, this guy is so weak. Get on with it. I know, man. Again, I work better with other people. I'm just talking through this. But here's something you can know about Newsome. Here's something you can know about me. I start strong always. The middle is the hardest part for me, but that end, I will finish. I will get there. I will cross that goal line. Whatever it is that needs to be done, I'm gonna do it. It's just that middle part's the hardest for me. So this is the middle part towards the end, but I always end strong. I never like the middle, that's the hardest part. The beginning is easy, the end is the hardest. That middle part though, you're in limbo, right? You started, but you could quit. Hey, at least you got something done. You're not fully chicken. The end though, that's where all the rewards are. Right across that line. Here we go. 10 more, some water, 3 sets of 5. Woo! Okay, that was good. 3 sets of 5. Now, Beyonce, when she trained, her dad had her sing while she ran on the treadmill. It is a very good way to build up cardio. The other reason I challenge myself to this challenge is because my cardio is not where I want it to be. Never has been. I've never been that great at cardio. I can go to the gym, work out with anybody for 2-3 hours. That's fine. The cardiovascular, just going and going and going. Never been my strong suit. Okay, some small water. 3 sets of 5. All right. So now what I'm telling myself is, anyone can do 15 burpees, Newsome. That's all we have ahead of us. 15 burpees. Just do it. 15. 5, break, 5, break. The no-touch burpee. Anyone can do 5. Anyone can do 5 burpees. 2. Easy. Easy. Anyone can do 5. Man. I'm sweating, man. Sweating real bad. It's good though. I heard when you work out and you exert yourself, your temperature of your body goes up. And so your body's trying to keep you at homeostasis by sweating, cooling your body down. It's okay to sweat. It's a beautiful thing. 5 more burpees! Here we go. Here we go. All right, man, I'm about to pass out. Deep press, push hard. Here's the goal. I'm gonna finish. I told you all I was gonna finish. I'm about to finish. You're gonna have more of this in the next 2 weeks to come. Sorry if this is excruciating for you to watch, or maybe it's motivational, I don't know. Either way, thanks guys, I'm just being real with you. Just being real. Name of the company, right? Real Life Trading. I share my wins, I share my losses. If you're at 100 burpees right now, finish those 5. The next 5, I really want you to push hard. If you're not doing what I'm about to do, it's called the no-touch burpee, also known as the Superman burpee, also known as the frog burpee, frog leg burpee. If you don't do what I'm doing right now, that's okay. This is an advanced maneuver, but I want to finish strong. So, if you're unable to do this, do your regular burpee with a push-up and jump as high as you can. It's only 5. Don't stop. No stopping allowed in the middle of this 5. Go as hard as you can. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a burpee, but I'm not gonna touch the floor when my legs go back. It's a quick kick back and forth. Very fast, good for your balance, your core, upper body, chest, legs, abs, everything. So here we go. 5 strong, no touch burpees, and strong. 3, 2, 1. Feel good, ladies and gentlemen. Feel real good. We are about 70% of the way done with these things. It's only gonna get harder. Keep it up with me. Do not let go. Do not quit. Do not give in. Never surrender!